Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be playing more of the ALTERS. The doc wants a chat with me, and I've just received a message. The scientist hasn't returned to the base overnight. I hope that means he is not dead. We'll see, I suppose. He might potentially be quite badly struck with radiation poisoning. Let's see what the doc wants.
What's on your mind? There's bad news. The scientist hasn't come back for the night. You know what that means, don't you? No. No, it can't be true. He must have had an accident or something. Whatever happened, he doesn't stand a chance out there.
There is the rebel base. He might have made it there.
He could have just... He's the scientist. He always thinks of something.
He hasn't researched my gas mask yet.
He's gone. We have to find the strength to carry on without him.
The hell with that. Might go out and look for him. Not letting him research the gas mask before he went could be the critical failure here. We do have the explosives option as a backup. I'm not going to install those yet. I'm worried that people freak out about it. Let's go to the planet. I'm gonna go over to the rebel base. I'm gonna check it out and see if he's there. He might have made it there in time. Whoops.
Come see me. I'd like to draw your attention to something.
He's back at the base. He's alright.
I'd like a word with you.
Everyone wants to talk to me. I'm Mr. Popular today. Okay, well the scientist isn't dead, so that is very good, obviously. Let's speak to the botanist first, because the scientist probably is more sort of main story related stuff, plus the botanist is... Well, they're both right here, I guess. Hello.
You wanted to talk about something? Yeah. We've come a long way together, haven't we? So, it's that serious? No. I mean, well, maybe. I was just wondering, with the rescue ship arriving any day now, have you thought about what it's gonna look like after you come back? For you, I mean?
I mean, let's be real. Original Yan is screwed. Yeah, I mean, no point planning anything until he knows what's... If he's gonna, maybe he might be in jail.
No point in planning anything until I manage to get myself out of this mess.
He probably won't like that.
The corporation will make it easy for me. I'll probably face some kind of inquiry. So, you're leaving everything to chance, huh? You want to just carry on without a clear goal in sight. Let me guess. You have some good advice for me about how I should live my life from now on. Not really. I was just curious if you intend to live it well. What's it to you anyway? Well, it matters to me. Because at the end of the day, I guess I'll have to consider your life somehow superior to mine. Superior? What do you mean? Only one of us will be able to continue his life as Jan Dolski. The real Jan Dolski. And it will be you. And as petty as it might sound, it just feels a little unfair, you know? And according to you, the fair outcome would be not being reduced to the role of somebody else's alter. But this is who you are. Well, it doesn't feel that way. It feels like I'm genuine. Genuine. Admit it. You were lost in your life. And you might have changed, but you still don't know where you're going. Whereas I do. What the hell are you suggesting? Think about it, Jan. Let go of your ego for a moment. Our life made more sense to me than it did to you. I had a sense of purpose. My wife, my family, children, maybe. What if I was the one to come back as Jan Dolski? What? Swap places? That's the most ridiculous idea I've ever heard. I can be happy in my life too, you know, with Lena or someone else. This is what I've learned on this journey with all of you. That it's only up to me to find happiness right where I am. Well, my happiness lies only wherever she is. But since you're fine no matter where you are, well, that just proves my point. All I'm asking is that you look at the situation through my eyes.
Okay.
Fine. Show me your perspective then. Look, I'm not saying your life is worth less than mine. Maybe it's even worth more. You've achieved great things, found Rapidium, got through so many obstacles. And you can continue on that road, enjoying being the new Jan you've become, while I could go back to the only life I want. With Lena.
I say let him go for it.
Haven't you ever thought that maybe that was the actual purpose of your journey? To become my own alter? No, Jan. You'd still be yourself. But you'd take my place with the others. Nobody would have to know.
I'm happy doing it for him. I mean, Aryan messed up his chance with her. This guy, as far as he knows, didn't.
Huh.
I think it's fair.
Maybe it is where I belong. You have Lena and I have my alters. Maybe they're my family. Hey, there you go. Look, I know it's not a decision to be made lightly, and I don't expect an immediate answer. Just think about it. We still have a few days until the ship lands.
Yeah. I think that, yeah, why not? It'd be like Multiplicity, where instead of Michael Keaton staying with his family and the his multiples going off, it'd be if he went off with his multiples and like his first copy stayed back with his wife. He just went off to open a pizzeria with his clones.
Hey, you're back. I thought I'd lost you. Relax. I'm not that easy to get rid of. But how is that possible? You were outside for the whole night in lethal radiation. How the hell did you survive? I found the planet's secret. I found it, Jan. And my word, was it worth it. Every day, every hour of this journey, each problem we struggled with to get here, I found our reward. I've never seen you like this, so elated. I've never felt like this. It's as if my thoughts are clearer and my body is lighter. And there's this energy filling me, as if nothing was impossible. Well, what is it? What did you find? Words can't describe it. You should see it for yourself. I've marked the coordinates on your map. Just go and check it out. I'll call you once you get there.
Sounds good. I was wondering what we'd be doing today, but that sounds like a plan. Damn our
Should I
resources.
resolve this?
Yeah, man. You go get going on that. Get our gas mask working. And I don't want to do that. I want to go out the airlock. There we go. So where does he want us to go? Over here. So we'll go to the Rapidium outpost. We want to climb up. Is it this thing we climb up? No, we want to drop down, then climb up opposite. Wonder what he found.
He's
really grinning now. It's the happiest I think I've ever seen the scientist. Oh, I reckon that's probably it. Whoa, 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 whoa. I was going to say, it kind of looks like the bridge anchors.
A bridge. So that's what he needed those polymers for.
Yeah. So I haven't been here. I assume I've been there. That's where I put my. Can't remember. One of my auto miners. Can't remember which one. Maybe the enriched. Can't remember. Oh. Wow.
So, are you there? Yeah, I am. Not a bad sight, is it? It's incredible. Is that water? Yes, I analyzed it. I spent the whole night down in that valley. My radiation sensor didn't spike once. It's like a whole different ecosystem in that area. The atmosphere is different, and there's life in the water and around it. Not just plants, but microorganisms. And it's real. Not a proximity plane, not a potential landscape, but true material reality here and now.
He's going to ask to stay, isn't he?
But the sun, doesn't it burn everything on the surface? That, my friend, is the most interesting part. Come back to the base and we'll talk.
I imagine he's going to want to stay and keep researching it. And we might have to think about whether we kind of let that happen, I guess. Just might take a little screenshot of that. Anyway, well, he might not. He might not, but I imagine that's where he's going to go with it. And I'd be inclined to let him do it. I mean, he wants to make a scientific name for himself, doesn't he? Like, more than anything else. And if he's not going to get roasted by the sun or blasted with radiation, then, you know, why not? $500 Rapidium seems like a nice amount, but we're going to be reaching the limit of our storage quite soon, and I'll probably... I could always build more storage, I suppose, but probably more or less leave it there, really. Right, he's done the mask. Good. I think he's doing the autopilot now, which we shouldn't really need, but I guess we'll see. I don't know if I've come the right or wrong way here. I guess I could probably jump down to it. Back to base. Where is the... which level does the research... We can actually go in the Ark sarcophagus. Why don't we take a look at it? Aha. There's is where they shall be. Or maybe we shall be, and Jan Botanist will be the one taking the fall for us, effectively, and then kind of getting on with his life. Our life.
That's some discovery. An oasis? In the middle of this place? How the hell does it even exist? It's as much a mystery to me as it is to you. What if this is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to what Rapidium can do? I knew this planet held secrets, but I didn't expect it to host such marvels. It seems the vegetation in that valley gets annihilated every time the sun rises.
Oh, okay, so it's not a safe zone.
It appears shortly afterward to rapidly regrow again and breed life. Some people would say it's a miracle, but I've never believed in miracles.
You sexy thing.
Well, maybe you should start, because that place, it sure looks like a miracle. Oh, I know I said I want to open up to changes, but let's not get overexcited. When something looks inexplicable, it probably means you haven't been looking hard enough for an explanation. I've gathered some clues. The modified composition of the atmosphere in that area, the lack of nighttime radiation, and I have a theory. I've called it the theory of continuity. Wow. You already thought of a catchy name. The main assumption is that with every alternation, the oasis is reborn in a more progressed state than it was in the previous cycle. And that by somehow remembering the state in which it died, it starts over from that point, only to move forward. Constant evolution. A relay of life defying the obliterating forces of this star system. It might be expanding, who knows? Maybe one day it will cover the whole surface of this planet. And then what? I don't know. Progress even further? Don't forget its presence is clearly affecting the atmosphere. Maybe it's looking for a way to live forever? Or simply to bear some extraordinary fruit, fertilized by an underground vein of Rapidium. Imagine, Jan, what if its existence is somehow related to the veins we've seen in the interval? If only I could find out. See it with my very own eyes. Stay here to witness the upcoming cycle, and the next one, and then the next.
I knew it. He's going to want to stay.
Would you seriously consider such an idea? Staying behind.
How would he survive
on
the
this
sun? Because he's not
godforsaken
going to get
planet?
it. He's not going to come back
I
every
know,
time.
it sounds crazy, irrational, even. Still, something in me wants to say, yes, I would consider it. It's what I want. And I'm starting to think this planet is where I was truly born. Everything else was always only in my head. What if I'm not supposed to go back to Earth? What if this is my home, my destiny?
All right, how are you going to survive, Poindexter?
You always were fascinated by this place. Yes. But don't worry, I wouldn't forget about you and your mission. I could get everything ready for you, then you could let me go. I just need a little time to prepare for the sunrise. I could hide in that shelter the rebels started working on. So, say you really managed to survive and study this phenomenon. You lived through several cycles of the sun, analyze data, draw conclusions, maybe even come up with a groundbreaking discovery. How are you going to share it with the world? What about what you've always wanted so much? Recognition. What if I was wrong? Driven by the wrong motivation. My ego instead of the truth. Even if it meant staying alone with that truth. Who knows? Maybe that's the only truth there is. The one we have to face alone.
I mean, I'm inclined to let him do what he wants. I mean,
Your passion for this discovery is,
I think he's earned it.
surprising. You do know that staying here would mean certain death. And the risk of going mad. Yes, When you look at it from a perspective, it would be madness. And, for the first time in my life, I'm not sure if I can trust my judgment. This is such a new feeling. That's why I'd like you to do something for me. I want you to decide. You created me this way, and the quantum computer chose you to be in charge of this mission. I will accept my fate humbly, whatever you choose it to be. Just remember, if you let me go, I promise to help you get ready first.
It's tricky. I want him to come with us because I like him, but at the same time, I think he should stay if that's what he wants to do.
Thank you. You've been priceless from the very start of this mission. But I don't have the right to stand between you and your dream. When we're all set for evacuation, you can go. Thank you. Well, let's not waste any more time then.
Okay, talk to him again. Not yet. He's still got some stuff to do for us. Let the scientist go. Okay, yeah, well, we'll get to that. We're going to craft the upgrade. He's got to do the autopilot. Alright, so let's look at the production of this gas mask. That's a 1 hour job. We should get that done today. And technician's kind of on it. Okay, no, we talked to the scientist when he's ready to go. Okay. I mean, yeah, as soon as he's finished with the autopilot, to be honest. Right, I mean, that's all there is to do now. We could get some more, I mean, for the sake of it, just for the sake of having someone with something to do, put some food in there. Same with the refinery, really. Just keep doing it. Oh, we only got one. I mean, I might build another Rapidium arc, which will free up. I don't know why that's going so funky. Yeah, we'll build another Rapidium arc. That'll use some resources. Just pop that there for now. Let's pop you right. Oop, oop, pop you there. Two. Yeah, that doesn't really work. I think wherever I put this, it's going to look fairly inelegant. Well, that might be the best way. Oh, we finally did enough to complete the task. Okay, well that might ensure a better ending potentially, just having that. I had to use Rapidium, obviously, to do that, but I guess that's probably okay. Yeah, I don't know, I guess I'm kind of waiting another 12 minutes. Oh no, how long's his research? A couple of hours, okay. Nobody to call. Okay, okay, so they've crafted the gas masks. That's done. I might have to make the autopilot device after it's been done. When ready, proceed at the base navigation console. Okay. Could choose both. Maybe I should put the explosive devices in. Okay. I mean, it's a failsafe, isn't it? It's a failsafe. Command center wants one. Machinery, which I can't really remember where that is, but I'll have a look at the signs. That's this way. Remind me, Jan Miner. And then the final one is the quantum computer, okay? You never know. We might need a failsafe, so at least we'll have this available. But we'll try and do the sort of quote-unquote non-violent way first. What's the one optional task? I'll let him go. Okay, so how's the research going? 56 minutes. I could make something in the workshop just to speed up time a little bit. He's there, isn't he? I'm going to sit. Should I go and sit on a park bench? I don't think I really can, but it's quite a nice room. I never really spent any time in. Greenhouse. I think we made it a nice base. I wonder what the guard does. I mean, I guess if you have the guard and post him here, he makes it more of a prison. Which is interesting. Now the miner never really told us what he was crafting. I wonder if he finished. Done his research, so I guess that's it. Do I have to? It says craft it, so let's do that in production. How long does that take? That's 2 hours. So let's get going on that. Imagine that would be fine, but we can let the scientists go, I guess. Let my people go. Time for you to go.
So, we have all the tech we need to get out of here safely. Your work is done. You can go and get ready to stay behind. We did it. You have all you need, Earth will have Rapidium, and I will go and meet my fate in the Oasis. Fate. You've come a long way from being the guy who said only success is worth anything. Didn't we both come a long way? I underestimated you. I don't blame you. I underestimated myself, too. I might have added a brick to that wall, playing the smart ass, while in fact I was trying to prove something to you. In the end, we're more alike than we seem. We just put on different masks to protect ourselves. Well, I'm taking off my mask now. I can admit that I'm a little scared. But most of all, curious. That's what science should always be about, right? Right. Goodbye, my friend. My alter. Goodbye, man.
Aww.
Hope you find whatever you're looking for. Part of it, I already have.
Oh, he's left the base for good. Bye, scientist. Oh dear. A bit sad now. But I'm sure we did the right thing. It's gonna have a lot of cool stuff to discover, I'm sure. Right, how long have we got left on this thing? An hour. Okay. Go out one final time. Where shall I go? Go to that water outpost. I have to assume that this wall's still fine. Ah. I think we're probably past the point where I really need to worry about farming anomalies, but I'm not sure what else to do with myself for an in-game hour, so here we are. Walk around the coast. It seemed like there were quite a few there previously. Metal? Oh, while in the gym, technician and miner are fighting. What are they fighting about? Let's be cool to each other.
Come on, man. Evasive movements.
The training.
Corporate super soldiers won't be as gentle as I am. I didn't think you could throw a punch like that. Those goons won't know what hit them.
We've got the thing. We got the thing. I mean, I'm looking in the task list. I don't see anything else to happen. I think we're ready. I think we might be ready. Let's go and do the nav console thing. Right. Finalize preparations and wait for the rescue team. We're doing it. This is a point of no return. Make sure you've prepared everything you wanted before proceeding. We have. We've done everything we possibly can, I think. How exciting. I have no idea what's going to happen. Final day. Last goodbyes. Okay, we've got to say goodbyes to peeps. That seems alright. Let's try and find them. Here we go. Are they all? I wonder if they're all going to go to the Ark sarcophagus, actually. They might do. I'm going to assume that they're all going to make their way there. Yeah, seems like it. Hey guys. See you on the other side.
Wish me luck. Good luck, man. Even if we don't make it, the time I spent in this base is worth more than the whole life I remember. You gave me back my self-confidence. Well, you should know, I learned a lot from you too. Yeah, I know. What a jerk you could have become. How much I can really endure, right? We both know that we don't have to be strong. We can be good with what we have, and with what we feel. Good words for a new beginning. Yeah. Let's hope we get to see one.
Bye, Jan Miner. Botanist probably is waiting for our verdict on which one of us is doing the next part.
Take care in there. I'm glad you joined us for the ride. What can I say? It was an honor. Meeting you made me realize how fragile and unpredictable a man's fate can be. Thanks for inspiring me to be more brave in the future. It's good to know that I have it in me. You sure do. All right. Let's head for the unknown. Again.
The Refiner's a good dude. He's one of my favorites, I think, actually, the Refiner. He's the one who seems like the most together, I think, out of all of them.
Buddy. Of course. So, you think we're gonna make it? I mean, get out of this on our own terms? I'm pretty damn sure we will. Well. Is that unwavering positivity on? Huh. Be careful. It can become a habit. Don't worry. I won't forget about the cynic in me. I hope not. If anything happens, remember to take good care of yourself. You owe it to all of us. And stay positive.
Back to my original altar.
So, this is it. Have a safe trip and see you on the other side. Thanks for helping me deal with my regrets and everything. What would I ever do without you, man? We're gonna have to stay away from each other back on Earth, huh? Probably. Unless I introduce you as my long-lost twin. Yeah, right. It's been a ride, huh? Tell me about it. I'll see you around, brother.
Aww. Alright, well, I think I'm going to let the botanist sort of take over Jan Prime's life.
Alright, so...
Assuming this is where we do it.
Yup. It's just the two of us left. Did you think about it? My proposition?
Go for it, man.
You really meant it. I did. And I still do. I know it's crazy, but show me something that hasn't been lately. What do you say?
Do it.
I've given it some thought. And I realized that my path lies with the others. For better and for worse. So, yes. Go instead of me. Seek your happiness, and I'll seek mine. Wow. I didn't think you'd be up to it. I honestly don't know what to say. Don't say anything. I'm doing it for the both of us. That is the only way I'd want it. So, I guess it's time to switch. Ready to get in? Okay. Don't let me down. I won't. Wish me luck. Good luck, man.
Ooh, hope he doesn't mess it up. Okay, we are Jan Botanists now. Interesting, there's a call. Original Jans in the machines. Okay. We are Jan Botanists now. Interesting. To the comms room. Let's do it.
Jan, Agatha here. Our people are about to land. Did you prepare everything as we discussed?
Everything's ready. Relax.
I know you've been talking to Lena.
You do? Huh. Yeah. I know you do.
I thought we had a deal. No more secrets. Do you really think you can pull one over on me?
Looks like you're trying to pull one over on me. Why are you sending an armed squadron to fetch a solitary castaway?
Oh. So you expect me to explain myself to you now? After everything that's happened, I must say that's cheeky. But I will indulge you. The team is armed because this is a Rapidium retrieving mission, Jan. And the corporation will protect its assets with whatever means available. Now, I don't know what you and your ex have been discussing so fervently on an unauthorized channel, but I would like you to listen to me very carefully. Whatever you might be thinking of doing, you must understand that your time of breezy irresponsibility is coming to an end. You are heading back to society, where certain rules and laws apply. In this world, every decision you make has consequences. And not just for you. Take Lena, for example. Her career. So promising. It would indeed be a shame were it to be cut short by criminal charges.
What? Hey, Lena has nothing to do with this.
Of course she doesn't. As long as everything goes as planned. But, if the mission is compromised, I'm afraid the Disciplinary Commission will have no choice but to investigate her involvement thoroughly. I can't imagine you'd possibly value a bunch of quantum-projected reflections of yourself more than your real, loving wife. Because that would be very narcissistic. The corporation owes them nothing. You owe them nothing. They do not exist for real, and you know that. Because you're a grown man, Jan Dolski, not a child who believes in fantasies. Smuggle them on board the ship as you were told, and do not attempt a single thing we haven't agreed on. Once you take off, your nightmare will be over, and there will be no more than ghosts to you. You'll forget your worries. Everything is different in the light of day. And of course, I can't wait to have a blast with you at our press conference.
Sounds ominous. Meet the rescue team, huh? Okay. I guess they're outside. Do we go to where we put the beacon down, maybe?
So, this is it. I'm on my own. Thanks. For a good beginning. And being a home for me. For us.
Man, look at them. Kill squad. They're not here to take Jan. Guaranteed.
John Dolski? This is the Allied Corp Rescue Squadron at your service, sir.
Hello. You made it.
We made it. Hear that, guys? Praising us for getting here on time. You made it, Dolski. And we couldn't believe the brief when we read it. How are you feeling, big guy?
Ready to do it all over again, if needed.
What a champ. I wish I'd met you earlier. Operating that base, getting into the other side of the planet, collecting rupidium, all on your freaking own. Yet we've been having heated debates about how you managed it.
I'll tell you more when we get back. We'll have a lot of time then, right?
Yeah, brace yourself. You better prepare to be the talk of the town. Anyway, you must be beaten. Get that gritty ass of yours on the ship while we run a final checkup on that CB unit. All right, boys and girls. Let's go retrieve some Allied Corp assets. Okay, let's get that rupidium loaded first.
On it, sir. Scanning for contamination. Hey, there's something strange about this one. It's heavier, and the bioscanner readings...
Contamination?
I don't know. Organic traces.
Dolski, did you have a cat that climbed into a rupidium arc or anything?
A cat? Not that I know of.
Well, we got something in here. Any explanation you can give me?
Sorry, but no idea.
Seriously? The readings show that there's signs of life inside this crate. And it's considerably heavier than the other ones. We can't just ignore it. You might be a hero, Dolski, but you need to cooperate.
No. It's all in your hands right now.
What are you doing, Jan Botanist?
The rupidium needs to get back to Earth. If there's anything wrong with that arc, I'm sure Allied Corp experts can take care of it. But it would break my heart if we were to lose such a big part of the cargo just because of some readings we don't understand.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Sorry. For a moment there, I forgot how important this mission was.
What do we do with the readings, sir? You want me to report them?
We'll do that once we're airborne. Just make sure those containers are sealed tight. You'll get a proper checkup when we land. We gotta clear the base and get out of here. On the double now. Secure the quantum core. You guys take a look around.
We're not going to blow the base. Do the sleeping gas.
Here goes nothing.
That's a lot of personal stuff for one guy.
Oh, please, keep the focus on more important assets than Dolski's own. We ain't got all day.
Yes, sir. Head into the research lab and we should be done.
You can set up a research lab, huh? What a guy.
I'm gonna let Lucas help. I think he's got his own redemption arc.
Come on.
Quantum core secured.
All good on our side too.
Come on.
All right. Let's get the hell out of here before we get fried.
Made it. Hope Lucas takes care of everything now. How did I end up here? Was this path just a random sequence of events? Now I know that there's always another way. I've made my choices. And wherever I go, they will be a part of me.
Come on, I'm hoping for some okay, yep, I was hoping for some resolution. Epilogue.
Good news on the food front, as another Rapidium food factory has been announced to open next month. This time not by a big
Hey, it's
corporation,
Molly.
but a small startup aiming at producing low-cost, high-quality products for everyone. It's the first time a company from outside the Big Six has taken Rapidium from research to production. And experts have no doubt that this is only the start of a bigger process.
Having these smaller companies who got their share of Rapidium entering the market is great news.
Pierogi.
Let's remember that those startups have big ambitions. They want to be innovative, think outside the box. And their priority is not to boost their stock prices, but to make their mark in the industry. I'm sure more will follow to create a competitive environment, and in the long run, Rapidium-grown food will become much cheaper and more available to everyone.
More on that subject in our business segment right after the break.
Yanbi.
Hello?
Hey there.
Lena. Hey.
I'm on my way to your place. Are you ready for a big day?
I've been stuck in these four walls for almost 2 months. I'm excited to go anywhere, even if it's my own trial. Thanks for finding the time to take me there.
It's nothing. I'm just glad I can help in any way. It must be confusing testifying as someone you're not.
Okay, so she knows.
Not really, no. I'm Jan Dolski. That's that. End of story. Everything else is between you and me, right?
Let's hope it's as simple as that. Any news from the morning hearings?
Yeah. My lawyer told me that Lucas Pena testified.
And how'd it go?
He's delighted. Lucas testified that Jan's erratic behavior could have been caused by manipulative instructions from Maxwell. And, amazingly, he took the blow for me. For the other me. Said Jan had nothing to do with hijacking the ship. It was all on him, Lucas. Guess he didn't want to drag me down with him.
Oh, that's great, right?
Yeah. Looks like Jan made a real friend out there.
And how are you feeling? All set to take the stand and give your testimony?
As long as you're by my side, I'm ready for anything.
Good. Then I hope you've been rehearsing what Ally Corp wants you to say. No mention of who you are, or the real Jan and the other ones who got away. Nothing. You shouldn't jeopardize their safety.
Yeah, I get it. Hard, but necessary.
Just stick to the version recommended by the Ally Corp lawyers, and you can count on leniency.
I know. The prosecutor will respect our understanding and request a minimal sentence.
Yes. That's what they promised you, right?
And you believe their promises?
It's not about believing them or not. You have no other choice. You tried to steal their assets. I'm sorry, but that's how it looks. It's a good thing they were so consumed with salvaging Rapidium from that ship. Otherwise, they wouldn't turn a blind eye about the rest of the cargo getting away. If you don't play along, they can pin so much on you. But I know Agatha. I know why she desperately wants to keep your trial low-key. All she cares about is the Rapidium spin and share prices. So, don't overthink it. Just take the damn deal.
12 to 18 months home confinement. That's what my lawyer said. If I take it.
Doesn't sound so
Not that
bad.
long, huh?
No, not long at all. It's not that hard. You, Jan Dolski, were out there all alone, suffering from prolonged solitude, radiation, constant fear of dying. That's why you behaved irrationally when the rescue team got to you. And you don't remember why you hijacked the ship and ran away. You weren't yourself.
Very funny.
I'm serious. You need to plead temporary insanity, like your lawyer advised.
Yeah, I know. I was unable to appreciate the nature of my wrongful acts, and I'm happy that Ally Corp tracked me down and offered me mental support. See? I did my homework.
Yeah, now you need to deliver, okay? You need to do it for the sake of the others out there. Ally Corp promised not to seek them out actively.
Yeah, look, do everything we can to protect the others.
You're right. I owe it to them. You did your thing by disabling that implant tracking system, but I guess it's not enough for Ally Corp.
It's not. If they set their minds on something, they're bound to achieve it one way or another. And since they fired me, you no longer have a friend on the inside.
I know.
Right. I'm outside your building. Just need to find a parking spot.
Good luck with that.
It's not such a bad neighborhood.
You think?
For home arrest.
Right.
Bingo. Found it. You can come down. Don't forget your ID.
I won't. Lena,
Yeah?
I really appreciate this. I do.
I know.
I get how crazy this must be for you. It's crazy for me too. But I love you.
Right. Just give me time, okay?
Of course. Looks like I'll have a lot of that. I'll see you in a minute.
What's this coded message coming in? From Jay. Wonder who that could be. From J to J? Oh, I see, yeah. Yan to Yan. I was wondering if it was from the planet, but I guess there's probably no postal system to connect the two. Go on, Yan B. You got this. It's the first day of the rest of your life. Yay! Awesome. Well, I'm going to do my sign-off, but then I'm going to speed it up and just see if there's any little post-credit scenes or anything that there might be. I don't want to miss anything, because I really, really enjoyed this. What a surprise. I mean, I knew it was going to be a good game. I'd played the demo, and I thought, you know, I like what this is about. You know, I like the odd survival games, Subnautica, and I recently played Forever Skies and stuff. I don't think I fully appreciated, though, just playing the demo, how into the story I'd get and into the various alters and stuff, and kind of wanting to do my best for them, as well as, like, you know, complete the mission for the greater good type stuff. And it worked really well. You know, a lot of people don't like games that kind of have these time limits, but I think it was just... I did read that someone said in a comment on an earlier video that the sort of sunrise and stuff was kind of gated by progression, so you wouldn't kind of have that come up on you unless you were ready for it, which makes great sense, because I think it was in Act 2, or maybe it might even have been Act 1, where I just felt like we had quite a lot of time to kind of get our feet under ourselves before we really sort of got chased out of the area by the sunrise. But you don't know that when you're playing it. Like you constantly feel like, oh, we got to work fast, and I guess maybe that's a slightly artificial sensation then. But it kind of keeps you going through it as well. Like I think if you were able to just be really calm and relaxed about it, and you know, maybe once you know that's how it works, you can be a bit more like that. But like, it's nice to have something kind of prodding you along and dragging you forward. Really like the characters. I think everyone's probably going to have their favourite alter. I think for me, like I said, I think the Refiner was one of my favourite. I did like the Miner. I think the Miner may have had one of the best arcs in terms of losing his arm, getting an arm back, coming to terms with himself and kind of what drives him, and I think that was really cool. The Scientist, I think, had probably the best ending to his arc, like just kind of staying on the planet and making new discoveries and on his own and all of that. I thought that was really cool. I guess the Botanist presumably has had a really good ending as well. Like, I mean, you didn't have to do it the way we did it. I just kind of thought, I felt like our Yan kind of had his chance with Lena and blew it. The Botanist hadn't, and I just thought that he kind of deserved his shot, and I kind of like the idea of our original Yan going off with his remaining bros, which would have been the Refiner, the Miner, the Doctor. Was there one other? Can't remember. I think. God, I'm going to feel terrible if I've forgotten someone. The Technician. How could I forget the Technician? He was the first one. Pierogi Brothers. Yeah, so awesome. I really liked it. I really liked the story and just the moment-to-moment gameplay. I think lengthwise it hit the mark as well. Like, it felt meaty without dragging at any point. I think, you know, if it had been like another 20 to 30 hours, you'd have felt like maybe it was dragging itself out a little bit. But this way, like, all the story beats felt weighty, like they had importance, and, you know, you felt constant progress. So yeah, I don't really have a bad comment to say for it. I think the only negative, I would say, is I felt there were times when we just got a bit stuck on scenery and stuff. Like, there was one or two moments where I literally thought we'd be trapped and I'd have to restart the day. I mean, we got out of it in the end. That's literally the only thing I can think of. So really, really happy I've played it, and really, really happy for you guys who've enjoyed it along the way as well. As I say, if you have enjoyed this series, if you've enjoyed this ending, if you could hit that like button, that'd be fantastic. I'm very keen to hear your thoughts, so please do leave a comment. And in the comments as well, let me know who you... Look at all the Jan Dolskis in the cast. Let me know which was your favourite Jan as well. And there were 3 we didn't see. We didn't get to see the Shrink, the Guard, and the Worker. So I might... Yeah, there we go. Doug Cockle there was as Terence Maxwell. He's the voice of Geralt in The Witcher, which I think I commented on in an earlier episode, or maybe in the comments of an earlier episode, which I didn't pick up until the end. And actually, I early on speculated that maybe we were one of Maxwell's alts, but didn't seem to be the case. I thought the profile picture for Maxwell looked like an older Jan with, you know, slightly different hair and stuff, but that obviously didn't go that way. I'm very tempted to look up on different endings on YouTube as well, and just see how it could have gone. Like, we could have just let the ship take us without trying to stop it. We could have made original Jan kind of face the music at the end there instead of Jan Botanist. We could have bombed the rescue team. And there seem to be a lot of different things we could have done. We could have insisted the scientists come with us. I don't know. I don't know if that would have led to a much different ending. It would have been kind of a disappointment for his little arc, I think. But yeah, let me know in the comments any thoughts you have on the game or the story or the characters. Very interested to hear them. If you've been watching this and not yet subscribed to the channel, if you could do that, that'd be fantastic as well. So all I'm going to do, I'm just going to speed up the rest of the credits here. I'm not going to skip them, just in case that skips any potential post-credits scene. But we're kind of in the special thanks section now, so hopefully it won't take too much longer. And yeah, just interested to see if there's anything after this. In fact, I might just... oh, well. We'll keep it going. We're into the localizations now, so I'm sure it won't take too much longer. In fact, I might even pause while we're doing it. It just goes back to the main menu. So I'm going to assume that there's no post-credits. But, you know, we had an ending, and I think we can draw our own conclusions from what happened there. So I'll just say one last thanks very much for watching. Thanks for being with me on this journey, and I hope to see you elsewhere on Boring Dad Gaming in the future for other games and other playthroughs. Bye for now.